Hi, you're watching Dad, Son, Fun. This is a new channel, and our first episode we're going to be talking about MRE. So what is an MRE, Ethan?
So it's basically a food that the military eats because of course they got to eat something quick and fast.
Before we get into the eating part, let's talk about a brief history of the MRE. So back in the Revolutionary War, the earliest incarnation of the MRE was a one-day meal which usually fed one soldier and mostly consisted of beef, peas, and rice. Yummy.
Yeah.
In the Civil War, they started canning the goods. Most of the soldiers were, moving on foot from one state to another as they were battling each other. And there it consisted mostly of dry meat or pork, hard bread, and a small collection of dried vegetables. The bread was called hardtack because it was mostly a wheat biscuit that wasn't as easily prone to decay and mold during constant movements. I'm sure it didn't taste very good.
Probably not.
Okay, in World War I, they started becoming a little more diverse as they still allowed canned meats. The meats were replaced with the lightweight preserved meats for more lightweight loads, which allowed more rations to be carried on foot. In World War II, about 30 years later after that, they had two different types of rations. They had the mountain rations, which were used predominantly in the European theater of World War II. It consisted of food that would last in high altitude mountainous areas. And it usually consisted of cereal, corned beef, dehydrated cheese, fruits, bars, and powdered milk. So it was a little more diverse.
Powdered milk? What is that?
It means you would add water to it and you'd make milk. Now the other kind of rations they had in World War II is they had the jungle rations. Now the jungle rations were used in tropical areas in the South Pacific, and they usually consisted of raisins, salt, instant coffee, and dried peaches. So yeah.
It's a little upgrade from...
It's getting a little more modernized, so that was pretty cool.
Now they got coffee instead of powdered milk.
You mentioned something, because in the Korean War they had C rations, and that consisted of crackers, canned meats, cigarettes, chewing gum, and coffee. Now cigarettes nowadays, of course, is a bad thing to... but back then it was more accepted, but nowadays you wouldn't see cigarettes in MREs nowadays. If you ever join the military and if you see cigarettes in your MREs, don't take them.
Just eat the other stuff.
I will ground you. Now, in the Vietnam War, they would have the MCI ration. They had the M cans for meats. They had your meat-based entrees. And then the C cans would have your crackers and candy. And B would have your breads. Hopefully somebody out there who's very savvy on their MRE history, what does the I stand for, MCI rations, and how did that incorporate into the types of food that they had in those types of rations?
So comment down below. We'd really like to know.
Once the Vietnam came and went, it was not until the early 80s up until the 90s, that's when they started getting very crafty and very skilled with these MREs. More specifically, they had this one feature that I think is just really cool, and that is called the flameless ration heater. Now, this particular device is a water-activated exothermic reaction product that emits heat, which gives the soldier the luxury to have a hot cooked meal. Anyway, we have two different types of MREs tonight, but we're only going to try one because two reasons. It's always good to use one for the other episode, and two, we already had dinner, so we don't want to get too stuffed. But this one here will do just as fine, and especially considering it has a chicken burrito bowl. That sounds tasty.
You got the calories and stuff right here.
Hey, look at this.
Okay. Ooh, we got coffee.
Yum.
Salt. All right, let's open this.
Crackers. And this is vacuum packed. This is very hard. So, cool.
All right, let's see. So we got a spoon to eat it. And then we got Coffee Mate, the original. We got some modern day coffee. We have this, what is this? Fresh Nap.
That's your wet one. It's a moist towelette to clean off your hands when you get done eating.
We got pepper, and we got salt, pepper and salt. And then we have sugar. I don't know why you would need sugar. And it comes with napkins. And then freeze-dried coffee. This is gonna be really fun to try.
And the piece de resistance, the feature that helps the soldier have a hot cooked meal when they're out in the field. Another item that I'm eager to try to see what this tastes like is orange flavored juice.
That actually smells.
Right.
It's like orange with a hint of cardboard.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, there's ice in that, Dad.
It's okay.
It looks.
Ew.
Ugh.
Kind of looks like dishwater.
Little pulps.
We're going to have to mix this really good. You want to try it first?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
It's not bad actually.
All right. Well, let me try it. Tastes like what Gatorade used to be when it first came out. Now we're going to go ahead and try.
Need help with that?
Why is it not opening?
Wait, here,
Okay.
hold on. Dad, you just gotta slide it.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the water.
Okay.
What we're going to do, it says it takes about a minute for this to heat up. Do you shake it? Are you supposed to shake it? I forgot about these things. Come on, get warm. Get warm. It's not getting warm. Oh, snap. Feel the top part. Feel that. That is really
Where?
warm. That is really warm. Ooh.
Alright, we're getting somewhere, guys.
Oh, God. That was hot. That was hot.
Oh, geez, there's steam.
Now we're going to put this
Okay.
in the bag. So we want a warm burrito bowl. We don't want a cold burrito bowl. Now, why didn't you tell me this was in here?
Peanut butter. Wait, what?
I love peanut butter. Okay, so while the main entree is heating up, we're going to try a little side dish.
Yeah.
Just a good old-fashioned, plain peanut butter and cracker. It's like a regular saltine, but it's a little more brittle. At least this one is. I thought these things were supposed to be tough. Oh, it's sizzling. You hear it?
Well, that's sizzling a lot.
Sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispies.
Wait,
Mic check. You hear that?
I'm just gonna try a little piece of the cracker.
Is it good?
It's so dry.
Oh, really?
It's like super dry.
Yeah. Well, let's counter that dryness.
Like peanut butter. Yeah. That'd be really good if they did have some. Alright.
It's very dry. It's very dry and uneventful tasting. That thing is smoking big time. I dare you to touch it.
No.
Ooh! That's hot.
I really.
Now the package said to heat for about, oh my god, look at those bubbles. It said to heat for about 10 minutes.
10 minutes, jeez.
10 to 15 minutes. Smell that.
It smells. Oh my gosh! You know what that actually smells like?
What?
So as a kid, which I'm still a kid, but like a little, I had bubble machines. The bubbles smell exactly like that. And
Now,
just the bubbles smell exactly.
Keep in mind, this is not going to be fully heated. Because I'm sure we did it wrong. But, okay.
We're gonna still
God!
add some flavor.
That was hot. Yeah, we're going to,
Cause it's kind of like compacted together.
well, that and
kinda
also, well, most of it didn't get really all that heated.
It's alright though. Alright.
Bon appetit.
It's so cold.
Oh, you should eat the warm part.
It's good. Oh.
We have tortilla shells. Ah, there you go. They didn't have this back in World War II. We're gonna put some in there.
Okay, let's try this burrito.
Now you should get some of the warm portions of the tortilla.
Yeah, I feel it.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
This is where that mini Tabasco bottle comes in handy, but oh well, it didn't come with it because it's a little on the bland side.
That That's actually not bad.
Not bad. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this particular
Okay, I'm
MRE
just gonna rate everything.
combination?
The crackers is about like a 5 out of 10 because it's like super dry. The peanut butter doesn't have that much of a taste. This is a mess. The orange juice, but it's still a 7 out of 10. But when you get used to it, it's like an 8.5 out of 10. And of course the main meal by itself, without like the tortilla and the making the burrito part, it's pretty good. I would give it like 8 out of 10. It's not a bad MRE. I just tried my first MRE.
How does that make you feel?
It feels pretty good. And comment down below what was your favorite part about this. So
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think that's pretty much it. I'm Jason, and this is my son Ethan, and thanks for watching Dad's Son Fun.
And